Hi Earthlings, I'm Trice, and in this video you will learn the most powerful habit to attract more money in your life using the law of attraction. I did this and went from living in a rented fire hazard walk-up in Queens to owning a $500,000 apartment in the middle of Manhattan. And now I'm going to use the same principle to manifest a $2 million apartment. So if you want to add more magic to your life, harness this habit and you will be able to do it too. Before we get started, will you do me a favor and give that like button some love? Now, the most powerful habit for creating more money in your life is being in a state of abundance consistently. Because like energy attracts like energy. If you're feeling abundant, more abundance will flow to you. And money is just like a concrete form of abundance. Now, if this is your mantra, she works hard for her money, so hard for her money. That was me. I used to work so hard for my money. What's my side hustle? How can I make more money? What should I do? The money would come in, but it was a lot less than I'm experiencing now. Because imagine your desire for more money as a secret admirer. And you walk home to your house and you see some flowers and chocolates on the door and you're like, oh, that's so sweet of them. And then you go inside and you unpack your bag and you take out your phone and you see 25 missed calls from them and you're like, okay, that's a little too much. And then you just open up your laptop to do some work emails and all of a sudden you see 50 emails from them. How is this going to make you feel? You're going to want to push them away. And that is the same energy as when we are desperate to get more money. It's a feeling of we have to chase it, we have to find it, we have to make it somehow. Anything like this. All this keeps money away from us. But when you're feeling abundance, when you're in the state of being of abundance, there's no chase, there's only flow. And because you're vibrating at the energy of abundance, like energy will attract like energy. So these are my 3 tips so I can vibrate at the vibe of abundance way more often. The first thing that I do is I look around my life to see what I have to be grateful for. Now, if your bank account is like 0 or red or less than 0, don't look at your bank account. You don't have to focus on money to get more money to flow into your life. The money will flow in. You just have to think of abundance. And the universe doesn't know if you're looking at the abundance of how many books you have in your house or if you're looking at how many shoes you have. Now, sometimes it's hard to see all the things that we have in abundance because we take them for granted. For example, a couple years ago, I went to Disney for Christmas with my family. And the instant I got there, I became as sick as a dog. So sick, I can't remember being that sick in my entire life. I spent the whole vacation sick. I came home, and on the flight home, I said, you know what, God? If the plane crashes, I'm okay with it. That's how bad I felt. And I realized how lucky I was that I'm hardly ever sick. That I had taken my health for granted, that I am so healthy 99.9% of the time, and without it, you want nothing else than to be taken out into the pasture and just be put out of your misery. So when something's going awry, like how I wasn't feeling well, it could help show you all the abundance that you have in your life. The second thing I do to see more abundance in my life is I look at other people's lives. Now, this is not to compare myself, but like I said, the hardest person in the world is to see ourselves. For example, I have this lovely friend, and bless his heart, the only thing that he wants right now in the entire world is to get married and have a family. All of our friends are married and have kids except for him. And every time I see him, I realize how much I take my family for granted. I'm like grumbling about my husband leaving me with all the work, or why won't my kids go to bed on time and give me a little peace? But when I see his desire reflected back to me, and I see how empty my world would be without my loving family, I can embrace that and be like, I am so happy and grateful for this abundance that my family gives to me. So this is not about comparing or judging or feeling better than or anything. It's just to provide a mirror to all the luxuries that you have in your current life. And third, this is of course my favorite, is that I have always given myself a rich girl budget. When I started my company, I was making less than $500 a month. But I said to myself, Trice, you were born to be a rich girl. And I'm giving you a rich girl budget for this month. And I got a massage and my nails done every month. Now, it was a $38 an hour massage. It wasn't the $200 massage at the plaza, but I still was getting a massage even though I was earning less than $500 a month. And I could still get my nails done because it brings me so much happy and so much joy. And it was a constant reminder to myself that I can afford it. I am abundant. So give yourself a rich girl budget or a rich boy budget. Now, it goes without saying that could go off the rails. I'm not saying going down Saks Fifth Avenue and pull out the charge card and swipe everything your heart desires, but the seed of abundance in the rich girl budget. Now, lastly, to make this all stick like glue, you only have to add one other thing, and that is the ingredient of gratitude. Gratitude will take this feeling of abundance and turn it into a superpower vibration that you are going to spread through your heart center out into the universe. And after practicing this for so long, I can find insane abundance in cherry flavored chapstick or a hair tie or having 10 minutes to meditate. These feel like insane luxuries, and not faking it, not pretending, but it's just because I've practiced and I've really grown to believe that my life is literally overflowing with abundance. And it all started because I placed it there. Now, you do have to do it consistently. So I would say do this. Think of it as a plant. You are planting the seed to watch the money come back to you. If you do this for 30 days, I will bet you 10 cents that more money will flow into your life. So until next time, my earthling friend, ciao!